Derrick Rose, how will we remember his legacy? I'm a Chicagoan. Everyone knows I'm a Chicagoan. This is one of the saddest tales of Chicago basketball because he won at Simeon, right? Yeah, it probably helped a little bit that David Stern got Derrick Rose to Chicago.
Look at you with the conspiracy theories.
I mean, let's be real. It's like Patrick Ewing going to the Knicks. We all know it was a
frozen. Was it ping pong balls? Frozen ping pong balls back then.
Frozen ping pong balls, and then with Ewing, he chipped it.
Yeah, it was the frozen.
Chipped it, and we knew where the Knicks were. So here's Derrick Rose's injury woes. We all know about them. Here it is in graphic form, and this is just up until 2015.
Right.
So many injuries. How I will think about Derrick Rose is from this press conference the season before he won MVP in the NBA. Take a look.
What kind of expectations do you set for yourself individually going into year 3?
It's high. The way I look at it within myself, why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league?
Yeah, he said it and we were like, man, that's genuine and that's strong. And then he did it. And he became the youngest rookie ever to win. That's how I'll remember him. I'll remember him for how great of a player he was when he was healthy, going up and under in Miami in a regular season game with 2 of the big 3 in LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. And then unfortunately, Tom Thibodeau leaving him in too long in that game against Philadelphia in the first round when the Bulls were the 1 seed, Sixers were the 8 seed, goes down with an injury, and then he injured it again and again and again.
You know, for a football analogy, he reminds me a little bit of Terrell Davis, minus the championships. You know, because he came in hot, you know, right from the beginning. You know, Terrell Davis, 2,000-yard seasons right off the top, championships right off the top. You get one injury, and it just spirals out of control and is never the same.
Yeah.
So it's always like what could have been. I feel the same way about Penny Hardaway, feel the same way about Brandon Roy, Tracy McGrady.
Brandon Roy definitely in there.
You know, to Greg Oden.
But they didn't reach the precipice that Derrick Rose was.
He did it so fast though. So it's almost, it's not long ago, but it like his ascent was so quick. And then the descent, you know, he like, you know, it wasn't a steady climb and then a down. It was like, and straight down. And I think, unfortunately, I think most people are not going to remember that. They're going to remember the knees. They're going to remember the court cases. They're going to remember the different teams. They're going to remember a lot of different things about Derrick Rose. And I think, unfortunately, I think people are starting to forget how good he was at such a young age.
So to the hardcore NBA fan, because you gave everything brilliantly. How is the hardcore NBA fan? How is the hardcore NBA fan going to remember him?
As what could have been.
Yes, I agree.
I think that's just what could have been. And what could have been is always more. It's horrible when it's injuries. Like if you do it to yourself, like Josh Gordon, you know that's self-inflicted. But when it's your injuries, it's literally nothing you can do about that.
It's not even like Jay Williams because Jay Williams
did it to himself.
Yeah. But he was what, 1 or 2 years into the league tops.
And
he never reached that level.
And you never thought Jay Williams could potentially be an MVP, and that never crossed
No, but I thought he'd be really good.
You know, but he never got there. So it wasn't like what could have been. We don't know. We think it could have been this. This is we saw what it was, and then we lost it. I think that's even worse. You know, get it to the top.
Seeing what he had.
Yeah, getting to the top of the mountain and then falling down. I'd rather, take a couple of steps and then fall off the mountain and say, well, at least I didn't work all my way up to the top.
So is he in like that Hall of Fame with like Brandon Roy and Greg Oden of best that could have been?
Yeah, I think he's right there. He's probably one of the top, if you say, cut short, he's right up there.
Do you guys want full TYT episodes?
Yeah!
So download YouTube TV and get a 7-day free week trial.